Hi everybody. We have a few dogs in dog adoption right now that are having a difficult time being walked around the shelter due to their reactivity. So dogs like Bo, Panda, and Snoopy, when we're walking them around the shelter, they're barking the whole time. So every time we take a step forward with that dog as they're barking, we're reinforcing that behavior. If they're barking when we go into the kennel to get them out, we're also reinforcing that behavior. So we want to try to stop that behavior when people are visiting with these dogs in the shelter, potential adopters. When they walk them around and the dog is continuously barking, they don't really want to take that home. So if we can teach these guys skills to be successful here and skills to be successful in the home, hopefully they'll get adopted faster and it will shorten their length of stay here in the shelter. Also, dogs like Panda that are barking constantly, it also has a negative effect on other dogs in the shelter. It might make other dogs that see them from a distance overstimulated and really anxious, and then those dogs might begin to deteriorate in the shelter because of dogs like Panda, and that's something we definitely want to try to avoid. We are going to go grab Snoopy from Dog Adopt, and then we will show you guys how to walk him around the shelter without reinforcing bad behavior. So we're here with Snoopy. Nice. So if I get Snoopy out of his kennel and he's barking at me the whole entire time, I'm just reinforcing that behavior. So if he begins to bark at me, I'm just going to walk away. Nice. Mark and treat when he's quiet. So I'm ignoring the barking behavior and I'm rewarding the quiet behavior. Nice. So as long as he's quiet, I can go into the kennel and get him out. Nice. If he begins to bark, I'll back out of the kennel. So barking doesn't work for him. So when we go outside with Snoopy, we're going to have a dog in another yard, so most likely Snoopy is going to want to pull towards that dog and vocalize. So what I'm going to do is, if he is walking towards the dog, focusing on him and barking, we are going to turn directions. We're going to increase distance between what it is he wants to see and between him. I can also turn a corner to block him from visually seeing the other dog when he is quiet. I can mark and treat him as a reward. As a reward, we can also start to walk towards what it is he wants to see. If he looks at the dog or the person or whatever it is he wants to bark at and is quiet, I'm going to mark and treat it so that he realizes he can go see what he wants to see. He can walk past this dog, but he just has to do it quietly. Okay. If I go through gates, if I continue to move forward, I'm reinforcing it with every step I take. He's getting away with it. So what I'm going to do instead, he's focusing on the dog in the distance. We're going to change direction. Nice. So we're increasing distance with what is setting the barking off. Nice. He's looking at the other dog and not barking. Nice. So I'm treating him. So since he's quiet, nice. We're gonna start walking forward again. If he starts barking, I've taken the stimulus out of sight. And hopefully he will start to realize that he doesn't get to get closer and to see those things if he's acting like this. Nice. Don't want my treats anymore. Good boy, come on. Good boy, Snoopy. Quiet. Good boy. Nice. There's a lot of treats. We're quiet, we can move forward again. Nice boy, good boy. Nice. Good job. Nice. 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 Good job. Nice boy. Good job. Nice. I'm going to try to walk by again. Nice. Good boy. Nice. Good job. Good job. Good boy. Nice. Nope, come on. We're just going to change direction. Nice. So you can see it takes a little bit of time to, I always say it takes 20 minutes to get 20 feet, but it's worth it to not let him practice this behavior. So I don't want to let him keep doing this because again, it's going to turn adopters off of looking at him and increase his length of stay. And we also don't want to be causing reactivity in other dogs around the shelter. So this is going to take a group effort, a lot of consistency from everybody who's taking him out. If you feel like you don't have time to do this kind of exercise with him, go ahead and just skip over him and let somebody else take him out a little bit later, because this is what he needs to be successful and go into a home and stay in that home.